Hello my dear friends, and today we continue with the new information about reading natal charts. We have examined all 10 planets in signs and in houses of horoscope, and now before we start looking at aspects between them, I want to give you some information about nodes in our natal chart. But before we examine nodes by axis, like first house, 7th house, yeah, second house, 8th house, it's like axis, yeah. It's always in a position. Nodes in natal charts always in a position, yeah. Before doing this, let's just do like a quick reminder, yeah, of the whole 12 houses of the horoscope, because when we start to have a look at the nodes in our natal chart, we have to just be aware what is the meaning of every house, yeah. Okay, let's start. First house, it's where our ascendant start, yeah, so rising sign, so to say. First house, it's me, my image, my mask I wear in society. It's what impression I give about myself to other people, because people, before they know who I am, before they start talk to me, they have some impression, yeah, what you actually look like, etc., yeah, what energy you are like vibrating into world, yeah. So it's our looks as well, it's our face, our body build, etc. It's all first house of horoscope, and also it's our initiative. So what is the thing I really like to do, I start to do with my own initiative, where I want to show my initiative, where are my own interest? Yes, this is the first house of horoscope. Well, so it's how we express ourselves in the world, yeah, and it's our actions as well, where we show initiative. Second house, it's Taurus house, yeah, it's how we earn, what resources we have, how we are able to develop our business, how we manage our resources, our self-esteem, our voice, and all our talents that we can use to make more money. So it's second house of horoscope. It's also our self-esteem as well, yeah. Third house, communication, people we communicate every day. It's our neighbors, our siblings, our co-workers, and our commuting every day, like small trips every day. So it's all the third house of horoscope. Also, it's secondary school, it's how our ability to learn new information and pass further on, yeah. It shows how we able to learn information at all. It's third house of horoscope, how quick we are learning things, and what things we are able to do with our own hands, because ruler Mercury is also our hands as well. Also, third house of horoscope will show how good you are in trading, because Mercury, ruler of the third house and ruler of Gemini, is the god of trades as well. So how great you are in trading, yeah. Also, I mean, planets and aspects, etc., will be indicated in third house of horoscope. Fourth house of horoscope, it's our roots, parental family, it's ancestors line, it's real estate, it's our own family, what kind of house we want, what kind of house we are able. So fourth house even will show parameters of our own house, of home we are living in, how often we are moving, how often we move houses, yeah. It's also indication of the fourth house. And also it's family values, it's our upbringing as well, yeah. So what moral values our parents put in us, yeah, it's also fourth house of horoscope. Fifth house, it's our pleasures, love affairs, creativities, hobby, it's our own business, how we are managing our own business, but this business with inspiration, what we really like to do in our life. So it's basically very close to hobby, it's like your baby, your creation, yeah. And also fifth house of horoscope, it's creativity in every way. It's not only a creation of our business, but babies as well, how we create babies, our children. It's also fifth house of horoscope. So these are all the sectors of fifth house of horoscope, and the way how we are raising children, yeah, it's also shown in fifth house of horoscope. Sixth house of horoscope, routine, duty, work, what professional interests we have and what professional skills we are able to develop, yeah, and also it's a health issues. There will be indication in sixth house of horoscope what kind of our bodies might fail, what organs might fail, what kind of medical conditions we might acquire if we are not precautious, if we don't look after our health and lead a healthy lifestyle, so to say. What will be the result, what medical condition we will develop. So, and also there are indication what kind of healthy lifestyle is suitable for us, what is our everyday routine, and what's supposed to be done to look after ourselves in order to prevent medical condition. Seventh house of horoscope, all our partnerships, yeah, it's business relationship, it's personal relationship, what kind of partner we'll have, what kind of marriage we'll have, what kind of activity we will be doing with our partner, and also what kind of relationship even with partner we might have, even some kind of like court, divorces. It's also there are indication in seventh house of horoscope. Well, all our confrontations with our opponents, it's also indication in seventh house of horoscope. It's me and other people, yeah. Eighth house of horoscope, money of other children, of other people. It's inheritance money, it's loans, it's any kind of mortgage money, insurance money. So it's the money we didn't earn ourselves. It's also money, resources of our partner, of my spouse, for example, and of the family of my spouse. So what kind of money from this sector I can get. And also it's our like showing how hungry we are to make the maximum profit while working other people's money, yeah. So it's also eighth house of horoscope. But eighth house of horoscope, it's also showing the situation of crisis and losses and some kind of difficult situation in our lives. Ninth house, it's high education, widening horizon, faith, religion, traveling abroad, learning foreign cultures. It's links with foreigners as well. It shows how we value the knowledge and how we are able to pass this knowledge, high knowledge, to other people, like to be teachers ourselves, yeah. So it's also 9th house of horoscope. 10th house of horoscope is our aims, our goals, our ability to reach them, our status, our career, our strive for getting this niche on hierarchical ladder, so to say. It's our strive for this position in society where everybody can appreciate your results. It's your results of your professional life, yeah, or your status, or whatever you have done in your life. That is also 10th house of horoscope. Also in 10th house of horoscope, it's our father figure might be indicated there, which really affected our professional development, or big teacher we had in life, or boss we really got much influence from him, yeah, in our life, in our professional life. So these big people, authorities, which affected our professional life, we might get indication in 10th house of horoscope of all these things. 11th house of horoscope, our friends, what kind of team we want to belong, yeah, and it's also our dreams about the future, how realistic or utopic our plans for our future, what future we desire for ourselves and we can foresee for ourselves, our perspective views, yeah. And also its presence from universe as well. So if somebody is winning lottery, by the way, There are indications in the 5th house of horoscope and in 11th house of horoscope. These are the indication of presence, really presence from nowhere, from universe, actually, yeah. And also it shows children of other people in our lives, like we looking after nephews, for example, or nieces, or we can foster children, etc., etc. So it's other people's children also indicated in our 11th house of horoscope. 12th house is horoscope. It's how able we are communicate with parallel worlds, with thin worlds, what kind of spiritual level we can reach, yeah. It's also parallel worlds, what kind of level we have access to, and how we act also when nobody sees us, how we act when we are hidden, so to say, not seen, and our secrets as well that we want to keep secret. And it shows also situation of isolation, solitude, imprisonment, etc., etc. So every house has different vibrations, the same as planets. There are low vibrations, there are high vibrations, yeah. We are calling this like levels or flows of every house. So now we are going to look at position of nodes in our natal chart, and we are going to have a look at the axis of every of them, because they are always in a position. South node is showing what inheritance, what luggage, what baggage we are having from our ancestors or from our previous lives, what debts are still there on our shoulders, unpaid, so to say, yeah. So South Node will show us actually what we must not, what we shouldn't do in our life, okay? Because it's like a bean, basically, yeah? It's even looks like this, yeah? Like a vase, basically, like this, in your natal chart, yeah? It's like a bean, it's like a rubbish that we have of our, you know, from our ancestors or from our previous lives, our own, so whatever. So what we shouldn't do. So South Node will show what we are inheriting, what we shouldn't do this in our life. And North Node will show us what we have to strive for. It's our mission, our aim. It's like indication, what we're supposed to be aiming to. It's like our goals. It's our soul choosing this mission to fulfill in this life in order to go into next developmental level, so to say, yeah? So nodes are fiction points, but they're very important points because they are connected to our karma, to our mission in life, to our destiny, to our faith, so to say. So we have to strive for North Node. We are looking at what house it is, at what sign it is, what information we can get from this, and of course, it will be very, very important if our natal planet in aspects with this node, especially when it's conjunction. It will be really, really important. And of course, I have to tell you the checking points about nodes. So every 18.5 years it will be checking point for you, yeah? Like 18 points, it's our natal chart are going half circle of the zodiac, so to say, yeah? So they will be like exchanging their position. Our south will go into North Node position, I mean in transition, yeah, in transits, and our North Node will be in South. And when you are 37 years old, they will have the whole circle, I mean the whole circle of the zodiac, and they will be at the same natal position what they were when you are born. Yeah. So these are the years of our, how to say, when nodes are checking. Are you following the mission? Are you following the direction, the right direction? So you're helping your soul to fulfill the mission for this reincarnation, for this life, or not? And if you are doing something wrong, you are not following this direction, you are not fulfilling your mission, okay? Then nodes will show that you are wrong. They will open your eyes. Situations, how they do this might be absolutely critical, okay? If people are far away from their direction, from the mission they're supposed to fulfill in their life, bankruptcy, loss of beloved people, loss of health, loss of limbs, loss of property, loss of dear friends or whatever. So just losses in every way, okay? It could be accidents, it could be some force majeure situation, doesn't matter. Nodes will show you that you are not doing what you're supposed to do for this reincarnation, okay? You are far away from the path your soul have chosen. So be aware of the years, like when you're 18 and a half, then you are 37 years old, when you are 56 years old, when you are 74 years old, plus minus several months, because it's a very strong energetic points, yeah, and sometimes the situations might happen like 8 months before, 8 months after this exact day, so to say. Like plus minus 1 year, I would say, yeah? So you remember 18 and a half, 37, 56, 74 years old. You just try to remember people who are already past this 36 years old period. You remember what happened exactly then. If you fulfill your mission, if you're doing the right direction, something really big happening in this age, like you are getting position at work you always was dreaming about, or you got your first house, your property, or your child is born, your first child or second child, you got married, doesn't matter, or you moved into another country where you really feel you are happy so something really big thing, really wonderful thing happened in your life, and vice versa. If you're not doing the right direction, if you're not fulfilling your mission that your soul has chosen, then some tragic situation might happen there, okay? Let's start looking at the axis. Okay, north node, it's what we are striving for. South node, what we mustn't do, okay? So north node, first house, south node, seventh house. They're always in position. You can't get married several times. You are allowed to marry only once, okay? If you have partnerships, it's better not to register your marriage. So don't be officially married, okay? And strive for only one partnership in your life. I know it's difficult if you have many marriages, and if you are registering them all the time at 36, then in 56, you will be shown that you are not doing this in the right way, okay? And they told you how universe can open your eyes that you are wrong here. North node in first house will show you what you're supposed to be aiming for. You have to invest in yourself. You have to develop your own talents. You have to be active in your professional life as well. You have to shine as a brilliant, as a diamond, so to say, okay? You have to invest in yourself, okay? You have to be famous somewhere at some point. Get this fame, okay? This is your mission in this world. North node in second house, south node in eighth house. North node will show what we should. South node, what we can't, what we are not allowed. South node in 8th house, you are not allowed to get inheritance by will, or you're not allowed to get loans, and you are not allowed to live at the expense of your spouse. You are not allowed to live at the expense of his or her family. You are not allowed to use somebody else's money, okay? You have to live on what you earn by yourself, okay? Only what you earn by yourself, and what you're supposed to strive for. 2nd house, 3rd house, accumulate as much as possible. You have to aim for earning as much as possible to create this comfort and beauty in your life. Earn as much as possible, strive for collecting as many resources as possible in your life. That's what you're supposed to strive for. North node in 3rd house, south node in 9th house. South node, 9th house. What you can't do by 9th house. You can't immigrate. You can't go working abroad. You can't get more than one high education. You can't be a religious activist or work in religious organization, okay? You have to be kind to your siblings. 3rd house, North node, what you're striving for. Karma will be challenging you here. Karma might give you very difficult brothers and sisters, very difficult neighbors, very difficult co-workers. You have to be in kind relationship with them. You have to get along with your siblings wonderfully. By all means, whatever it costs you, you have to be in good relationship with your siblings, okay? Otherwise, something terrible might happen, and I told you when, at what exactly age you might have losses here, okay? Well, and 3rd house is also, it's how we are getting information, yeah? So you have to be in humble pupil position here. Just try to learn new things, not high education, learn things, read a lot. And always be grateful for new knowledge in your life, for new information. North node in 4th house, south node in 10th house. 10th house, what you can't do. You can't get famous, you can't strive for career and for status. You can't strive for position, being to the most powerful people, so to say, nearby, yeah? You can't strive for this. You are not allowed to. You can't strive to be near with these authoritative people. Try to get away from authorities. Try to get away from celebrities or from any famous people. Try to stay away, okay? Because karma will try to seduce you, so to say, yeah? You will be desiring, like, to be just nearby famous people or some celebrities or whatever. But karma is saying, no, stay away, okay? It's not your way. Your way is to cherish your family, to cherish your mama and papa. And karma will be challenging you here. You might have not very easy parents, so to say, but karma is just teaching you here. You can't choose here, okay? You can't choose parents. Your soul has chosen this way in order to go through some lessons, to fulfill its mission, in order to go into next level of development. So, with North Node in 4th house of horoscope, cherish your family, cherish your parents, love and respect your parents and your family. You have to acquire your own home. You have to try to acquire as much property as possible for your family, okay? This is what you're supposed to strive for. North Node, 5th house, South Node, 11th house. South Node, what we can't do, 11th house. Stay away from big amount of people, okay? You have to look for individual development here, okay? To be on stage yourself, to shine yourself, like in 5th house of horoscope, yeah? Also, what you can't do, what you are not allowed to do, no gambling, okay? No trading on any stock exchange, commodity exchange, any risky speculative money schemes or whatsoever. Stay away of this, okay? Because there is no any easy money for you here. You stay away from this, okay? You have to be the only one on the stage. Invest in your own creativity. It might be sport, art, music. Invest in yourself, okay? Invest in who you are, in show performance of yourself. Also, unfortunately, you can't have more than one oh no, sorry, you have to raise at least one child, okay? Actually, you have to create as many children as possible, because it's North Node. It's supposed to be what you are striving for. 5th house, it's not only our creation, our love affairs, it's our children as well. So please try to conceive as many children as possible. Raise at least one child. If you can't physically do this, at least help other children. Maybe you can foster other children. Maybe you can adopt other children. Anyway, you have to help children in your life, okay? It won't be easy for you, because it's always like a challenging situation for you, but you have to strive for this. Help other children, okay? And invest in your creativity as well. North Node, 7th house, South Node in 12th house. South Node, what you can't do. Let's take here all the isolation vibration of 12th house. Don't stay away of the asylums, some mental houses, some prisons, sanatoriums, or whatever. Any kind of, you know, isolation or any retreat or whatsoever. You can't be by your own. You can't have something hidden from other people here, okay? You stay away from all these situations. North Node in 6th house, what you have to do, what you must do. Of course, look after your health. This is the must here, okay? Must here, very healthy lifestyle, okay? And it must be like your routine, like a must to do this, like a diet, special diet, like exercises, all the things about healthy lifestyle, it's a must for you here. Also, develop your professional skills as well. Cherish your work, yeah, cherish your co-workers as well, and help other people, serve other people. This is your must. This is the way your soul has chosen in this life to fulfill your, I mean, its lessons, its mission, in order to go into next developmental level. Well, next, North Node in 7th house of horoscope. Here, vice versa situation, yeah? It was South Node when I said, please invest in yourself, never get married. Here, vice versa situation. North Node in 7th house, you must get married. Here, with the South Node in 1st, you will be tended to invest in yourself. You just want to shine as the sunshine. You just don't want responsibilities for anybody else in your life, of your spouse or whatsoever. You don't want family, because you are comfortable by yourself. You are okay to be selfish. You are okay to look after yourself. But here, nodes are telling you, no, you can't be selfish here. And you have to, you must, to take responsibility about another person. You have to get married and get the responsibility of your husband or of your wife on your shoulders. You must get married. You have to. You don't have any other choice, okay? It's your soul which is fulfilling its mission here, okay? North Node in 8th house. You have to accumulate resources. And yes, you have to get other people's resources to work with them. to make the maximum profit here, because your position here is to accumulate as much money, but not for yourself, for your own comfort, for your own benefit or whatever, but for your descendants, so to say, for your children, for your family, etc., etc. South Node in second house of horoscope here, so you can't actually use all this money for your own benefit. You can't accumulate money for your own comfort, for your own pleasure. You have to lead ascetic lifestyle here, yeah? You have to drive simple car, you have to live in simple house. You can't have designer clothes and luxury around you, etc. You have to save all this, to accumulate all this for others, for your family, for your children, for your descendants. So accumulate all this money. Yes, you can get inheritance here. You can even borrow money. You have to invest in good money schemes or whatever to make the maximum of profit of this, yeah, in order to make as much money, but not for yourself, for your own benefit, for your own pleasures and comfort, but for your family, to live as much as possible for your children. This is your mission, okay? This is your mission. Well, North Node in 9th house of horoscope, so South Node in 3rd, yeah? North Node in 9th house. This is the indication you have to immigrate, you have to go abroad, yeah? Because abroad you will have much more, many more doors open for you, okay? And you have to bring piece of your culture, piece of your inheritance, cultural inheritance abroad, and teach other people about this cultural inheritance from where you are. This is your mission. Go abroad and give a piece of your culture to foreigners, to people that you will be working with, you will be living with, etc., etc. This is your mission. And 3rd house of horoscope and South Node is in there. Please have a distance with your relatives, with your siblings. It might be not very easy for you, because it's always not easy to do. It's always a challenge to go through. But you have to be far away from your siblings as possible. Yes, you will have to immigrate here in order to bring this piece of culture of the place where you were born. And of course, you will be far away of your siblings, of the people you are cherishing, so to say. Yes, it will be a challenge for you, but your soul have chosen this for you, because for your soul it's important, okay? North Node in 10th house, South in 4th. North Node in 10th house. What you are striving for career, for status, for your nation, society, on hierarchical ladder. Be famous. Try to get this fame, yeah? Be a manager. You have to rule. You have to get this ruling position, management position. Maybe it's your own business. I don't know. But you have to work hard to be there on top, on the management position, okay? So everybody can see and admire you. What you can't do, what you are not allowed to do, you are not allowed to accumulate property, because 4th house here is property accumulation, yes, as well. So if you have a house, register this on your spouse, on your sister, brother, on the people you trust, on your children, doesn't matter who. Don't register property on your own shoulders, otherwise, on your own name, otherwise nodes will make sure that you will lose this property, okay? Okay, North Node in 11th house. What you are striving for? To be very active in social life, okay, to be in the middle of the group, to accumulate people around you, to inspire them with some really inspiring things, and the common plan, the common idea that we are doing together something, etc., etc. So it won't be easy for you, but you have to be with other people. You have to do the same thing that others are doing, okay? To be in a team, to be in group. This is your challenge. That's what your soul is striving for. South Node in 5th house. What you can't do here is to have more than one children. You might have desire to have more children, and more and more and more. Sometimes women are giving birth to 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, etc., children, and they are just burning at 36. Cancer might happen, whatever happens, so they're losing their health, they're losing their energy, vital energy or whatsoever. And in these checking points, 37, 56, you might have really terrible health issues here. Please try not to give a birth more than one child. By destiny, it's only one child for you here. And to accumulate, invest all your energy on the group work, okay? For the future benefit, for the future plans, to make future better place, okay? To make something really important on professional way with the group of your friends, rather than invest all the energy into creating as many children as possible. That's the challenge of this axis. Well, and the last one, last position, North Node in 12th house of horoscope. What you are striving for spiritual development, for serving other people. Of course, you have to develop your talents in occult sciences, esoteric sciences, mystic sciences, hypnosis, parapsychology, psychology, whatever. You have to serve through these talents to other people. You have to develop all this, and you have to get the maximum knowledge and to help other people. This is the must. Okay? If you need for solitude for this, like going to meditate in caves in order to accumulate the spiritual weight or whatsoever, yes, it can be done. If you need to do this in order to serve other people afterwards, after this getting clairvoyant or psychic talent, it must be done. South Node in 6th house of horoscope. What you shouldn't do here, what you mustn't do here: to criticize other people, to focus on small things around you, because it's 6th house, it's Virgo house. Virgo minus is that they are focusing too much on smallest details. They criticizing everything. They want to correct mistakes of others. They just want to correct every smallest bit imperfections everywhere, and they can see like smallest tiny spot on your blouse or whatsoever. Be higher than that, okay? Strive for bigger point, to reconnect to the universe. All the esoteric occult sciences doors are open for you here. Strive for this, to help other people, okay? Okay, my dear friends, we have done with all the planets in signs and in houses of horoscopes. We have done with the nodes. Next we are going to do is aspects between planets. And these are very important questions, because the same energies will be not only for our natal charts, the same energies, transits between planets, important for everyday prognosis. So basically you are making everyday prognosis, and you can see what transit planets, what aspects they are making for your natal charts, for your natal planets, and you can make your individual prognosis for every day of your life, yeah? And this topic, huge topic, very important topic, will be starting in September. Now I'm going on holidays, and I wish that you share these videos of mine with other people, yeah, because I'm giving you really precious knowledge. Astrology is helping making our life as effective and pleasurable for not only for you but for other people as well, to serve other people. It helps our souls to fulfill our visions. It's very, very important knowledge, and I thank you in advance if you share these videos of mine with other people. And before we start all the aspects between planets, please check that all the knowledge I gave you digested properly, okay? Because it will be important that you know already the characteristic of planets in houses and in signs, okay? Before we start learning aspects between them. Well, my dears, have a wonderful summer. Good luck in everything. Look after each other, love each other, respect each other, help each other. I wish you all the best in your lives. See you in September with the new topics about aspects.